What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd, and I am back with some more Age Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matriuess. In the top of the map in the blue color, playing as Set. His name is Crown. The map is Anatolia. And yes, this guy right here, Mr. LaCouronne, is a smurf. No idea who he actually is, but he has quite a high rating, and I'm excited to see what he comes up with. We've got Set versus Poseidon on Anatolia. This one's a difficult matchup here for the Poseidon player, simply because he has to put up with that animal abuse, and getting docks up with a villager is sort of hard. So we'll see how Matriuess decides to deal with that. Throwing up this dock on the low side. Both players going for that low side. It's the fastest. It's not really the fastest side to get to. You can always ring your town bell and send the villager off to the other side just as fast. But this is what both players are opting to go for here. So we'll see what they can come up with and where they go from here. We've got some deers coming in for this lure. Does allow the Poseidon player Matriuess to get a really strong economy going very, very early, because he does not have to get that extra granary down. Does allow him to get these two fishing ship out very, very fast. We've also got the Catastropus coming in onto the Crown's priest straight away. Unfortunately, Crown left his base and he's been spotted there trying to grab these wolves. There's boar here as well, which is kind of the only hunt that Crown's going to be able to get. So this is really, really nice here for Matriuess. Going to be able to slow down those boar grabbing priest shenanigans there. And we'll continue now. Maybe Priest is going to run up over here, but chances are you're not going to find anything except for a couple of deer there. And he is going to be moving back up onto this location. If I was Bubs, I would definitely be checking this one out from periodically here. Search around over onto this dock, get back over here and stop this priest getting boar. That's the best way in order to get your docks up and functional. We do have 7 villagers on food. The next villager should move over onto the other side of the map in order to put that next dock. And that one will be really, really nice. We do see the double villager going over to here. This is a preemptive move in order to stop the Set player kicking him off that dock with a couple of animals there. However, because he did find the priest early, that is going to mean that there's probably nothing going to be happening there. But the dock is going to get up nice and fast. And we do see, nope, still only 7 villagers on the food. We're probably going to see even more go, sorry, 7 villagers on the wood. We're probably going to be seeing more villagers jump onto this wood line even more in order to get those fishing ships out. Greek players recently against most civilizations have been going for this really huge boom on the wood and on the food. Sorry, well, I can't even speak, on the fish. And still advancing at 5:15 as being the aim there, getting up docks on both sides and getting up something between 18 and 21 fish with a 5:15 advance time. It's really, really strong, and it comes from putting a lot of villagers on that wood nice and early here. We're seeing the temple coming up as well. Don't need to get that one up with 2 villagers. You still have enough time to get that temple up. Got that second dock coming down as well. More fishing ships coming out. Fishing ships stopped on this bottom, and if we check out here, we've got a nice wood income, 29 population to 31 population. So keeping up with the Set boom. Both these docks were down nice and early for Crown here, which is going to mean this top fish is going to be a little bit difficult for Crown to grab. And if Matriuess is fast enough, he may be able to clean up an extra 3 fish over here, get the 21 fish. So we'll see if he does choose to do that one or not. We've got the villagers transferring over onto gold nice and early here. Last villager is going to be coming down, and we're going to be seeing Hermes is the god of choice here. Not going through Ares at all, not going for the pestilence play. Need to control that Hermes potentially for ceasefiring the ancestors, basically, is the option there. And we're also seeing another villager get, well, lots of villagers producing here for Crown. Crown got on very, very late here. You want to be aiming probably for 5:30 advance. I think maybe there was too many villagers on wood or something here. This temple's super late, and he's also got these docks up maybe in the wrong order. I'm not sure. Crown going to be a little bit late to the party here, and he's going to be under a lot of pressure here from Matriuess. So we'll see if he can maintain and like block off what Matriuess does here or not. it'll be interesting, but hopefully he can pull through on that one. Only 2 docks on both sides as well is a little bit interesting. Normally we're seeing 6 docks. So 3 docks on each side, but only 2 so far. Looks like maybe this villager wants to throw down that next one. We are seeing Ptah is the god of choice here for Crown instead of going through Anubis. So that'll be fine there as well. And we do see, maybe there's fish down here, because there's like 3 fish spawn cutoff. Maybe that could just be the map not spawning them ones perfectly here. And then we do see a Crown throwing down a very aggressive dock here. It's going to get shut down by this trireme very, very quickly now. And that villager is going to get picked off, which is going to be rather large there for Matriuess. Managed to stop this side from having more than 2 docks is going to be huge, because he can only really afford to produce, or even just produce 2 docks in general on both sides until a little bit later. Having this hippocampus here probably could send that one forward just to check out what's happening over here. Check out the fish upgrades when Crown hits the classical age. We're seeing Crown go for a town center, as well as Matriuess decides to tactically pause the game there. Super interesting strategic decision, to say the very least. Matriuess says you only have 6 fish topside. Want to save? Yeah, it looks like the map did break a little bit here. It's supposed to get 9 fish on both sides of the map, and it's a little bit of it's a little bit of an advantage here for Matriuess. But Matriuess has already won this side of the water here, so maybe it's not going to matter at all, and maybe Crown's just going to go, I don't care about that at all. We are seeing the second town center coming up now for Crown, so he's probably just going to be like, I don't really care too much about the fish. Is he grabbing upgrades or not? Got to check all the docks. We are seeing purse scene is coming through here for Crown. Did we get that one for Bubs? Yeah, Bubs does have the purse scene. It's going to get a lot of that food income coming through. We got the Centaur chilling here. We got the Theseus chilling here. We got the stable coming up now for Matriuess, and his town center is probably sitting in this location here if he wants to think about grabbing that one. Other alternative would be to move forward and grab a forward town center, or even better yet would probably be go to the heroic age and get out some of those juicy Hydra or Nebian line, depending on whichever god he decides to go through. We'll see though. He's got a lot of different options to get through, and that's the vibe. We've got a Wadjet attacking things and all of that other good stuff. Town center is now up for Crown, and he's going to be spamming onto the wood here, and it does look like he's pushing through with these cabinets. Going to be trying to push these trireme back, which is being successful with this moment here. A little bit of micro going in, and we are going to be seeing Crown getting out of there at this point. Coming back in, going to be attempting to take down some of these trireme. He's actually going to get one of these really, really nicely. We just see the vision does get cast. Not sure what that's about there, but maybe he's just checking to see the back of this location to see if he can continue to fight or not. Haven't really seen vision ever used like that before, but he's definitely got the information in order to see what's going on in this location. So he's going to be moving forward, probably going to take out a lot of these trireme here, and he is no longer building any more of these. So I feel like the vision was just to check to see if he needs to build more ships or not. And he's not going forward for this town center. He is getting the armory up. And if we check out food income, he's getting fairly close to that area of 800 food. He's just going to be needing the gold at this point. So that's why he cut those cabinets. He's got a lot, surely he's got a lot of wood income at this point. Yeah, he's got 400 wood, and that's going to skyrocket really, really quickly here. And he's built a couple of cabinets on this side of the map, and he's stopping any sort of shenanigans over here. He's cut off 3 fish here from Matriuess, so that's going to feel really, really good right now for Crown. And Crown's just checking out this side of the map, moving in, maybe going to take out some of these villages, take out some of these villages. But he's probably not going to get all too much. Matriuess is going to be on top of retreating there. We're also seeing the cabinets getting pushed back yet again by these trireme, and maybe these hippocons get a little bit more active and try and harass a little bit over here, but maybe you're not going to get all too much from that. We are seeing Dionysus is the god of choice here for Matriuess. He did actually lose a couple of villagers there. It looks like only 1 villager got away, as you can see, into that town center. I feel like that can't be right there. Maybe it's right. I don't know, putting the villagers back over to that town, onto that temple. We do see, we do see 8 favor right in here for Matriuess, and he's got quite a few villagers on this gold, and he's gone for the second town center, so not for a fast mythic age here on that location there. Villagers moving forward, looking like they want to throw down a Migdol stronghold or something. We do have Nephthys coming through. Pharaoh should probably run forward. These Hippocon getting picked off, and we do see Matriuess moving forward with these units here. It's going to be enough to really cause some issues on this location, but the heroic age is in here. Priest can start taking down the Hydra, but there's enough units here to force Crown back. More Hippocon coming in, and we are seeing Town Center is just about up right now for Matriuess, and I'm not sure what's going on here. He's trying to move forward. He's got the Skylar in here, but there are enough cabinets to deal with this, and we are seeing these units getting, these villages are looking like they're going to be falling down very, very quickly, and unfortunately Crown goes for the back gold mine instead of the forward gold mine, and this gold mine's got a little bit of issues with it because it doesn't have a town center to defend it from this side, and if Matriuess can put the pressure on here, he can actually gold star a little bit early on this Anatolia map, which could be absolutely brutal. We do have a Scorpion Man in here, but Theseus and the Centaur and the Hydra should be more than enough to deal with that one. We do see Pharaoh and Priest trying to target down this Hydra. A little bit of misclicking there from those Hippocon do cause them to take a little bit more damage than necessary. But they are going to be getting out of here at this time. We've got the Migdol stronghold coming up in the base of Crown, so he is going to have to get some units out, but he's dealing with heavy Hippocon at this point, so even if he gets out cavalry, he's going to have to spend 300 food, 300 gold on that upgrade in order to attack, even like go equal against these Hippocon. Got the Hydra visiting as well. It would be a really good idea for Matriuess to get out some Hippolyta here, who is chilling back here. Get the Hippolyta in here. Hippolyta can pick off Ptolemy over here as well, and the Priest would fall as well to the might of Hippolyta. So we'll see if that comes forward and helps out or not. I feel like Matriuess could probably start moving forward and grabbing some of this forward town center action here. Fortress down as well would be genius. Get that fortress in right here would be absolutely brutal there, and there wouldn't be a lot that Crown could do. We've got more villagers pumping out at this point. Siege Workshop doing work. We do see Crown moving forward. He's got the Leviathan in this situation here, tanking the damage from that dock. Dock is going to be falling very, very soon, but Matriuss's economy is going to be completely fine. It looks like he is going to be just chilling and waiting out this this gold mine. There's only 2,000 gold left, and a little bit of an idle villager there. Sort of unlucky for Crown. They're not going to be noticing that one just yet. We're seeing these chariot archers coming through, but Matriuess should be able to just get in here and take these guys out, but he doesn't feel confident just yet taking this location down. We aren't seeing that trade route started just yet, but the market is down. It is on the wrong side. You want to be throwing down the market up here if you can, or not there. So we'll see if he does decide to move that one over there. But nice raid coming in here. Going to pick off a lot of these wood villagers here that are trying to peacefully chop down wood, but Matriuess is not having a bar of it. Able to pick off a lot of these guys, but the chariot archers are going to be moving in and potentially going to see these villagers upgrading this town center, and they're going to actually pick off every single one of these. So even though we did pick off a bunch of villagers here, these villagers are going to be in a lot of pain, and Matriuess not running them away either, just going to be taking the losses at this point. We do have the Hippocon going to be moving in now, chasing down these units at this point. We see the villagers are moving in as well, going to be trying to get this one down, but I think the nice micro from Matriuess. We see the shifting sands back into the base over here, trying to get this town center down and then potentially cast Ancestors to grab it. More villagers running in here. We've got the medium spearmen as well. They're going to be a really big nuisance there for Matriuess, especially because he does not have any military academies down just yet to get those hospice out. But the villagers now trying to take down Theseus. Going to be able to get that guy down. More villagers over here getting this town center up. Could get these villagers to pull off and maybe try and pick these guys off, but they're just going to be delaying this. And more villagers coming into the fray here, but we do see ceasefire getting cast. That's going to be interesting because now Crown's got the option to cast his own Ancestors with no repercussions. There is a bronze, so it's probably going to be okay. Ancestors is not the same as Ancestors Eclipse in the might there, so you can kind of get away with it. We're seeing a Siege Workshop getting thrown up right in the base here. Siege Workshop does have a 91-second build time there, and that's going to be probably not going to get that Siege Workshop up at all. We do see that the Siege Works is going to get, not going to go up at all. He's going to retreat off there. Seeing villagers move over here with the Pharaoh as well, probably going to be enough to get this this town center up, and that's going to be good there. Got the, well, I'm not sure. Maybe Bub's going to be looking towards the Mythic Age fairly soon. His economy is going to be very, very strong right now. Probably does have to secure a gold mine though, so we'll see if that does happen. The ceasefire is over, and the town center looks like it's going to be trying to get up there. We've got the militia jumping onto the Pharaoh, so it's not going to get up. All these villages are actually going to be falling very, very fast. Town center is up for Matriuess, so he's a little bit ahead on the population at this point. Maybe going to be able to force a Ancestors here, but Pharaoh going to fall to the medium Hippocon. All the villagers do die, so he can actually get out of here at this point, but maybe not the right idea. Atlanta coming in, which is going to be huge. Bronze does come down. Ancestors comes down as well. More units coming in. We've got all 3 heroes out, so this is going to be a really easy option here for Matriuess to take down, but Ancestors is huge right here. It's a lot of myth units in order to take out all of these bronzed up Hippocon. The villagers are onto this town center yet again, but they are going to be all falling very, very quickly. These Hippocon do so much damage right now. Spearmen jumping onto these Hippocon, but it looks like it's just going to be a little bit too much for Crown. So he needs to think about what else he can do here. Maybe throwing down some Siege Workshop over here, move in, try and take out the town center. We've got the barracks up, all the other good things. Hippocon going to be running away at this point. Looks like they've done what they needed to do here. Walls do come up. This is going to be an interesting decision right now for Crown. We've got the bronze almost down. He can actually opt into this spam onto this gold mine right over here. We've got the raid onto this gold mine, and we do have all of these Hippocon picking off the chariot archers. We do have cabinets over here, so that is going to be enough to fight back here. But this is the gold mine in question. Matriuess needs to not throw up archery ranges at this point. Maybe he has excess wood here, but throw down military academies, get up hoplites or hypaspist in order to deal with these spearmen would be the good idea, because there is war elephant as well, so you want to get out hoplites to deal with those guys. We're seeing military academies finally getting up right now, but maybe it's going to be a little bit too late. We've got Crown coming in yet again, trying to get this town center up, but he just can't. Matriuess is all over it with those 5 Hippocon there, but the siege towers are out now. They're going to be taking down these buildings very, very fast. If we check out the population, we do have 140 population to 143 population, so that's very, very close. We do have Crown has got fortified town center, so he is caught up. So Matriuess is not as far ahead on the population as it would seem, even though the 3 town centers are up. Siege towers do kill off those military academies very, very fast, those military buildings very, very fast, except they do get the militia in here, which can take them down very, very quickly. Villagers may want to get pulled off the gold mine just in order to pick off these siege towers a little bit faster or something like that. We do see the town center is getting very, very close to getting up there, but more Hippocon do come in. Told me the 3rd is going to take them out very, very fast as well, and then re-empower this one. Crown going to be very, very happy with getting that one up, and then the pressure is really starting to get huge right over here. So that is going to allow Crown to get this town center up. So now Crown's playing with 160 population, and we do see that Matriuess is on his own 160 population. So Crown just needs to stabilize right now on this 3 town centers, and if he can, he's going to be in a really good position here. He's got this nice gold mine secured over here. He's got gold mine here as well, which is not necessarily as well secured, but he does have all of his units over here at this point, and his army does really, really well against what Matriuess has got in at this point. He is throwing down some more archery ranges, not producing any of those hoplite just yet. Would really love to see something popping out here at this point, but not going to happen just yet. We've got the spearmen going at it at this point. The villagers are deciding to fight back as best as they possibly can. If we check out the population, we do have 140 to 127, so Crown pulling ahead just a little bit on that population. It does come down to Matriuess and does not have enough military buildings. Well, he does have the military buildings. He's just not pumping the units just yet. He does have quite a bit of... What's the wrong person? Oop. He does have quite a bit of resources. He's got like enough to maybe pump from more archery ranges here. Wants to get up maybe this one as well. And finally those Toxite are out. And they're going to start picking these guys off. We've got the Harpaspist out. The Scorpion Man is out as well. But Theseus should be able to deal with that guy fairly fast. Going to actually be retreating the Scorpion Man away at this point and then try and pick off the Theseus. Save the Scorpion Man for another day, but Theseus not having a bio, wants to kill that Scorpion Man, but he's going to be out of there. That's totally fine. And this fight is going fairly well right now for Matriuess. Now he's got the pump happening from all of those military buildings. Still not everything up in its best situation here. How are the upgrades going? We do have hand axe. We've got quarry. We don't have irrigation just yet for Matriuess, so his food's going to be hurting a little bit here. But we only have hand axe and pickaxe for Crown, so the economy of Crown is going to be in a really, really rough place here. But he's going to be okay because he's got all of this fish at this point. He's got, what's that called? Salt amphora. In order to maintain his food income. Needs to throw down potentially some more military buildings, but it does look like he's battling on the food income because he's producing all of these camel caravans. There's a big issue with a lot of Egyptian players. When they need all of this food to produce military, oftentimes they're sinking that into the camel caravans instead of into their spearmen or their cavalry or their war elephant, and it can cost them at crucial moments. But if you can get the trade route up, then you can start pumping out those really, really strong mercenary, and it's going to get really difficult for Matriuess. We are seeing a little bit of a raid coming up over here, maybe preemptively onto this gold mine. The villagers moving back on over here. Still no fortress up for Matriuess would be a really good idea, and he's not yet looking at the mythic age. Is anyone looking at the mythic age? Oh, it is looking like Matriuess is getting fairly close. 600 food, 700 gold, or 650, 700. That's looking fairly decently, but the raids are coming in. We are seeing mercenary cavalry getting pumped out here. Villagers should probably just turn around and fight at this point. They're all going to be falling. And we are seeing the wall now coming up for Matriuess, trying to cut off this location so he can sit in here with some military buildings or something. But the Scorpion Man coming back in, but he's low HP. These medium Toxite doing absolute work to the army of Crown right now. But Heavy Chariot are out. You kind of want to send the Siege Tower in to try and soak up some of this damage. But we are seeing that the raid of Matriuess is finally coming to a little bit of an end with the mercenary cavalry chasing around. But we have got... units trying to come in here. We've got the laborers moving into this granary. Going to be grabbing some of these deer. Do they have hunting dogs? They don't have hunting dogs. It may even be worth it just to get hunting dogs up. The wall does not finish. And these Hippoconn are in here. They're going to try and pick off some of these camel caravan, but probably not going to do all too much. Excuse me. I wonder if Crown is trying to do that micro where you chuck a marker down this side and a marker down over here, and then you can get double the trade route, but it doesn't look like it's what's happening. He's just got a little bit of inefficiency going on there. This gold mine has been cut off here, but Matriuess needs to know right now that cutting off gold is not going to win him the game. The trade route's set up right now for Crown, and he's actually so happy with it that he's stopped producing camel caravans, and his economy is going to be huge at this point. You can see it's really large there. We see the walls are coming up over here, and the fortress comes down. We've even got a heavy Hippoconn over here just to pick off a couple of these villagers, trying to create a box in order to take down this town center. I think that's in range, maybe not, but definitely in range for engineered Petropoli there. So we'll see if that's the option. But normally you can just see Matriuess. There we go. Artemis is coming through. Normally you can see that Matriuess will just use Earthquake on a location like this in order to just take it down. Could the villagers taking down the Migdol stronghold as well? Matriuess does not want this up here at all. Interested to see where he does use the Earthquake. It's not one of those things you need to throw down straight away. You can always wait on it until you've got a little bit of a military advantage, because oftentimes when you get to the Mythic Age, you're running short on resources because you just spent 2,000 resources on advancing instead of on units. So waiting just a little bit in order to get those units out to make the push happen. Sometimes a good idea. We just see the villagers of Crown looking like they're trying to find something to do here. Just running around the map a little bit, but looking like they don't feel good at this point. We're seeing Earthquake does opt to come down on this location, and we are seeing villagers getting taken down by the Chimera here. Horus has come down as well, and we are seeing that one being used on the town center of Matriuess, and it does look like this town center will fall very, very fast. So this is all going to come down to getting these town centers back up. So we do need to send, like, I don't know, send an Avenger over here in order to pick off these villages or something like that, and then get something sent over here. We are seeing barracks coming up now for Crown, so he is going to try and defend on this location. The Chimera have picked off every single one of those gold villages that were here in order to get that town center back up. Matriuess may even want to just swap the town centers at this point. Get over here, get this town center up. You don't need to keep fighting in this location. Not sure, but Avenger versus Chimera. Avenger wins here, does manage to take that one down, but the rest of these heavy tox are going to be able to finish this one. At this point, we are seeing Champion, Spearmen are out, and how's the favor situation right now for Blue? He only got 29 favor, so it's not quite enough in order to get the upgrades to make those Spearmen Horus Spearmen. And we are seeing Matriuess is going for this town center. We've got the Chimera in this region as well, and we have got Spearmen trying to get out, but Crown's sitting at full population right now. Ooh, he does manage to get one out, but the Chimera is not in position, but could be utilized in order to pick this guy off and get this town center up very, very easily here. But Crown does look like he has managed to make a little bit of a push happen in this location here. The Chimera are going to pick off even more of these villages, and I don't think Crown cares all too much about that. He hasn't produced a villager in ages. More happy just losing them in order to get the population out. Here we go. We've got the Spearmen all pumping out at this point, trying to stop this town center as best as he possibly can, sitting at 2 town centers for as long as you possibly can. Now we're going to see these units. I don't know. I don't even know what the plan is right now for Matriuess. He just needs to get up a town center. Let's kill off these barracks if he possibly can. Get more Chimera in over here in order to stop this, and then send some villagers up here, and he'll be okay. Matriuess getting punished right now from the priest, but the priests do not have funeral rites, so this Chimera is going to be okay for just a little bit longer. We're seeing villagers run in here, but we've got even more Chimera in this location. Absolutely brutal units right now. The Spearmen doing work as well, but they're going to be shut down very soon. I think Matriuess should consider more military academies at this point. Get more Hopaspis out, get more Hoplite out, and save that gold. What's he doing? Yeah, save that gold. You only got 100 gold in the bank, and 500 food there, so you could really produce those hoplites instead of the Hippocon at this point. But we do see this locations finally looks like it's been on lockdown, so Matriuess needs to get on top of this, get this town center up. He is looking like he's trying to get this one up at this point, which is potentially not the right move here. These villagers should be gathering resources instead of being idle. Get the town center up here and then make the push over here. In essence, all you have to do is chill just for a little bit. You don't need to get it up. You just need to stop him from getting it up and get your own one up. We see some more Spearmen coming out on this location, but they're just going to get picked off very, very fast here. Chimera Special plus Medium Hopaspist is more than enough there. Town Center coming up as well. It's going to be enough. Nope, it looks like Matriuess is deciding to get out of there. Looks like Crown's economy is a little bit too strong at this point. Still no villagers getting sent over to that town center. Is super odd right now for Matriuess. He's still producing villagers as well, which maybe he should stop. He looks like he's probably got a little bit too much economy there. Now he's going to be moving up. Looks like he's going for this town center. He's got a couple of villages on it. And we are seeing finally Matriuess is deciding to give up on this location, but keep his units here. And he is going to be able to pick up a lot of these units. We're seeing watchtowers now coming up for Crown. So Crown may be able to secure this location, but that's fine so long as he doesn't get the town center up. If you can get this town center up, get the extra population in order to push back in this here, and you should be okay. And there we go. We've got the priest pushing back. All of these Chimera coming in, and we still don't have funeral rites for these priests, so that's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. These Chimera can tank a lot of damage there. against those priests until they get funeral rites. I'm going to be moving forward. Do have the 3 town centers, so that's even more units. Should potentially start producing some of those Heliopoli. Medium Hypaspis need to get those heavy Hypaspis. And these idle Chimera need to get in here and pick off these laborers who are getting those watchtowers up. But Crown is still definitely alive at this point. He's got this Monument to the Soldiers just chilling here. Maybe you want to get a couple of villagers just to knife that one down, slow down any sort of upgrades that Crown can be getting out. We're seeing some rural offense pump out right now, but it does look like this location is under lockdown now for Matriuess, and this town center does not look like it's in a range here for a siege ship, so he's not going to be able to get this one down. Walls are up, and he could even get stone walls to just be a little bit more of a nuisance. More villagers running in right now. Do you see the Chimera has finally got picked off by one of those priests, and we have got Heliopoli coming out now for Bubez, but Bubez is getting pushed back for some reason here. Bubez sitting at only 121 population. He's short gold at this point for some reason. Do have a random spearman that's attacking the gold villagers here, slowing him down just a little bit. He does have quarry. Market can't really come up over here, and this is a little bit of a preemptive maneuver right now for Matriuess, but he can't get the market up on this location because Crown can simply get some of those siege ships out to slow him down, so he's going to sacrifice that for just a little bit of inefficiency. He could even just chuck it up on this location here. Maybe it's a little bit longer on that diagonal than this this straight edge here. We do have a nice amount of units right now for Crown. He's trying to get the town center up, getting this Heliopoli to duck in and out at this point. We've got the medium Hypaspis running into the back of these units here. It's going to try and take down the heavy chariots here, but really the Chimera just need to get onto these villages and make sure you stop this Pharaoh from doing anything here. We do see the villagers are falling very, very fast. That special does so much damage, and he is moving in with the Heliopoli. Going to be onto that settlement, stopping it from coming up as best as he possibly can. Fire breath right there picks off so many villagers. It's absolutely huge right there. More villagers are falling as well. We're seeing final villager does die right here, but Crown, he's pumping units so well right now. He's got a lot of armor upgrades as opposed to Matriuess, who's only got a couple of the copper upgrades here. So Matriuss's only option right now is to stop this town center from getting up, and we see the fortress does get picked off right there by a war elephant, which is going to be gigantic. We see some of these militia coming in. Going to try and get those guys to get onto these villages right here, but maybe Matriuss's best bet here is just to chill. But he's probably not got enough time to do it, but maybe he could chill and then get out some armory upgrades in order to fight back at this point. The town center is going to be up now for Crown. Crown in a great position right now with all of those armory upgrades, all of those Horus upgrades as well, and the champion upgrades. And we are seeing a Titan Age is going to be researched right now for Crown in order to keep pushing his advantage here, getting that third town center, seeing more watchtowers popping up right now. And now this is all about time here. Can Matriuess get out a Titan himself, and can he get out armory upgrades in order to catch back up? Because he is a lot behind. I have no idea where his armories are, but he's probably only got one at this point when he needs to think about getting up. I can't find his armory to save my life. There it is. He is getting up bronze weapons, but maybe throwing down 2 more armory upgrades in order to catch up on the iron weapons might be an option there. Titan Age is 50%, so he is going to be okay. He's going to be in a decent position. We are seeing Crown moving forward. These Toxtay going to be picking off a lot of those chariot archers here. I would love to see the heavy Hypaspis get swapped into hoplite at this point, because these guys die super fast. Only 18% pierce armor is really not enough. We're seeing laborers move forward, looking like they want to throw something down in this location, maybe attack the fortress. Not sure what they're going for here, but they are distracting these Toxtay as the chariot archers doing a lot of work over here. Seeing villagers take down this fortress as well in aid of that catapult. Titan Gate does come through. Going to throw that one down potentially. Ooh, where's he going to throw it down? He's going to throw it down over here. Doesn't really have any villagers close to it, but he will be sending a lot of villagers over there. Going to be putting in even more pressure onto Matriuess at this point, taking down a lot of those units. Still don't have many of those upgrades just yet, and Matriuess decides to tap out. GG, super well played there by Crown. Loved that. Loved that play, managing to sit on the lesser population that he had, but getting out all of those upgrades in order to push through. And Matriuess just couldn't keep up there when he had to pump out extra 20 population worth of units in order to hang on there. Maybe a better option for Matriuess would have been to sit back, wall here, catapult, and stop this town center from getting up. Not lose any units, not fight, but keep the town center down and get his own upgrades up until he had an equal army there or something like that. Anyways, we'll see if they want to keep playing. Stick with me, and we'll see if we can get another